Hello, beautiful. My name is Jenny. I am so excited to be here today talking to you guys about the perfectionist conundrum. So I am a hairstylist as well as a clean beauty coach. I help women transition to non-toxic clean beauty products, giving them the confidence in knowing that what they are putting on their body is healthy for them, their family, the environment, and not harmful to animals, as well as teaching women how to style their hair and be filled with confidence. So let's talk about the nasty word perfection. So this was something that hit me hardcore this week. So have you ever felt like you are trying to make a positive change in your life? Let's say you want to eat healthy, you want to work out, you want to switch to clean beauty products, all of that stuff. Have you ever felt like when you're starting it, you're so excited to get started, and then all of a sudden you take it to like the next level, like the extreme where you're like, ooh, this girl is on the ledge of perfectionism. So you want to make sure that you're doing everything just right. But when it comes down to it, what is just right? Like, who is it that deems that something is the right way to do it as opposed to someone else's way of doing it? All of a sudden you start researching and you find that this is bad, that is good. Oh wait, no, now this is good and that is bad. And you fall down this label or researching like rabbit tunnel. And you're researching and like your neck starts hurting, your shoulders tense up, you get a headache, you might even get that like nauseous feeling in your stomach, and you feel like your head can just explode. Anyone been there? Raise your hand. Give me an emoji that's like, whoa, been there, done that. Okay, so when you've reached this, what do you do? Because you are now on the ledge of perfectionist, right? It is not a pretty spot to be. It can kind of feel a little bit lonely, and you can also feel like you're below what everyone else is doing. Like you're just not quite getting there. Like you can see everyone else up there and they're doing everything just right and you're just not. But that's not the case at all. So what the heck do you do, right? So I was there, and with my clean beauty and hair products that I sell at the salon and all of that, I try to research and I do my best to make sure that there aren't any harmful ingredients that, are any of the products, and that I want to make sure that are avoided. But there is so much contradicting information out there. I mean, whoa, if you're just starting this and you start researching on your own and you see that you hear from somebody alcohol is bad. Well, not all alcohol is bad. So then you look and see that certain kinds of alcohols are bad, but which one is it? And then dimethicone is bad, but not all dimethicone is bad. You start going back and forth, and there's so much contradicting information out there, and I try to search many sources. So when I'm going through doing my research, I'm searching different websites, reading what different scientists say, different beauty bloggers say, the cosmetic ingredient review panel, like all of that. I can spend hours. And that's what I was doing last week. I spent hours searching for the perfect product line to carry in the salon. So I said the perfect. Is there anything that's truly perfect? As I'm researching, there's continually one ingredient that continues to keep popping up. Cocamidopropyl butane, if that's even how you say it, who knows? It kept popping up in all of these different clean product lines. And I was like, what the heck? I've read that that's not the best ingredient out there. Granted, there's worse. But as I'm starting to research and look into other things, I'm noticing that other non-toxic clean beauty coaches and beauty bloggers and all the enthusiasts are okay with this, and different clean brands. They're okay with this product. And I was like, well, what the heck? If they're okay with it, maybe I'm like going too deep. And I'm not going to pretend that I'm a scientist or I know what every single ingredient means, and I know what every ingredient, like how they complement each other and how they all work together. I try my best, and what I've realized is that's all I can do. I try to do my best to learn what I can, to research, to report back, to give you guys the most accurate information that I can find. And then I always, always tell people, and you take it the way that you want to take it. So I also have this fear that comes up when I'm doing all of this. I mean, what if I say that something's bad and someone doesn't agree? People are going to get mad at me. They're gonna call me out on my choices, that kind of stuff. So it's almost like you have this fear, and fear can hold us back from so much stuff. And it's like I was saying in the beginning that, who is it that deems what is right? So if I have a fear that I might be reporting something that you don't necessarily agree with, well, which one of us is right? It's your own personal choice on things. And so if you have someone that doesn't agree with something that you are doing or that you're teaching, or even if you are researching this stuff because let's say you want to start a new healthy diet and you're seeing something that you don't agree with, that's okay. It's okay, because we need to be okay with not being it for everyone, right? You need to be okay that you're not going to be the main thing. You're not going to be for everybody. Nobody is the same, it for everybody. And that's why, and I always say this when I'm in the salon too, somebody may not like how I do their hair, or they don't like the products I carry, or something, and that's okay, because there's somebody else out there, right? There's always somebody for everybody. So you need to be okay and be confident in what you are finding and what you are putting on your body and what you are doing. You need to be confident with you, and you need to be okay with the decisions that you make. So remember in life that everything that you go do, it's a journey. And it's your journey. So your journey is going to look different than somebody else's journey, right? So I'm a hairstylist as well as a clean beauty coach. My journey is going to look different from another hairstylist. My journey is going to look different from somebody who is just doing clean beauty. Everybody's journey looks different because it's molded to their life. It's their own journey, and it doesn't have to match anyone else's, and that's completely fine. So it's also okay if people disagree with you, right? And I will always promise to do my best to do the research, to report back what I find, and to give you the best of my knowledge that I have. So to give you a few tips to jump off this perfectionist ledge, because it is a lonely place and nobody needs to be there, right? So always remember your why. When you're making a big change in life, no matter what it is, remember your why. Why are you doing this? And this is the number one step that I teach in my program, Impact with Clean Beauty. It is the first step. Write down your why. Because the reason that you're changing to using clean beauty products might be different than my reason, or you might be comfortable with an ingredient that I'm not comfortable with. You have to have your own why with everything in life. So always write down your why. Keep it in a place that when you are starting to struggle and you're starting to doubt yourself, you can pull it up. Sometimes it's good to set a timer on your phone. Put an alarm, so when that alarm goes off, you can label your alarm and write your why, just to constantly giving yourself the reminder that what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how to stay on track. Okay? So I'm going to share with you too why this all just came pouring out of me one day is because I was venting to my sister. And I'm sorry that you guys, some of you are fortunate to have my sister as yours too, but she's mine. She's my Michelle. My daughter and I always argue that she's my Michelle. And she gave me the most helpful tip, and I want to share this with you guys too. And write this down. It's risk reduction versus risk elimination. So I want to give you an example. When you're switching to clean eating, and you know that you want to reduce your salt intake, you want to reduce your sugar. Okay, so there's a lot of sugar in alcohol. So are you going to completely cut out alcohol during your clean eating? Because you should make it a lifestyle, not just a change for 6 weeks. Make it a lifestyle. Is that something you're completely going to cut out? Is having dessert something you're completely going to cut out? Because it probably isn't always the healthiest for you, because it's usually loaded with a lot of sugar or carbs. Those kind of things outweigh your risks. So that's how it is when you are using your clean beauty. It is so hard to find something that is perfect. And I'm going to do my best to share with you guys what I find, and I'm going to give you the best of the information that I can to show you what the good and the bad is of it, and you can deem for yourself what you feel is right for you, right? So that right there, hearing that, risk reduction versus risk elimination, it was like, boom, light bulb. that I instantly felt ease. Like the tension in my shoulders disappeared. Like my headache quickly went away. Like I didn't feel like I almost felt like everything was like caving in on me. And with that, it goes perfectly along with what I always say. And I always say that every small step has a tremendous impact. Everything has a ripple effect. So think about that. When you're making these healthy changes, when you're making this change in your life, every small step you take is having a tremendous impact, not just on you, but on others around you and everything else. It leads down this ripple effect. That's how it was when I went vegan. And I even said, what if we just cut out 1 day a week? It has a ripple effect amongst many other things in your life. So even when it comes to clean beauty, it has this ripple effect because you're not going to be supporting companies that use these toxic ingredients, right? You're going to start making that impact to promote to the companies that are looking out for you. When you are eating healthier, you're not going to support the companies that are feeding you toxic product or ingredients in your food, right? No. So you're starting to show up to the companies that are serving you, your best interests, your health. When you go anywhere you spend your money is making an impact on somebody in one way or another. Always remember why you start something. And remember, there is no room for perfection. So if you want to make a big impact and you want to make a big change in your life, write your why. Put that alarm up there so you see that. Put a Post-it note on your bathroom mirror so you see why you're doing what you do. And then seek out an accountability partner. Somebody else who maybe wants to join you on this ride, right? It's easy to have somebody that you can bounce ideas off of. So that's my other tip. Give yourself grace. There is, like I said, there's no perfection. So it's not going to always be 100%, and that's why you hear the 80-20 rule. Give yourself grace and give yourself credit for all the hard work that you do and all the hard work that you do for everybody around you as well, because you are kicking butt. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of, share with you guys, like, this whole thing of perfection. Like, we just got to get out of this. Like, there really is no room in life for this. So I just want you to know that you are doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. Find your accountability. Find your support. Do the work, but give yourself grace and give yourself rewards. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you later. Bye.